Hey, hi there, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly Psychic Tarot and Oracle card reading. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. This is a general reading. Remember to watch your rising and moon and Venus for a more complete picture. My readings do meld together. There is a free birth chart calculator link on the very bottom of the description box below, and it can help you out with these kind of readings. Today you're going to get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite deck, 1 card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. You're getting a card from the Angel Answers deck and 1 from the Lovers Oracle. And you guys, these last 2 cards came out the same thing, so you might want to stay tuned in. It's really cool. Now here's your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. The 8 of Cups, Gemini. This is water energy. It's moving on. It's an emotional turning point. Something that you thought was going to be emotionally fulfilling didn't turn out to be that way. The chasm in the cups right there represents something is missing. This is Saturn in Pisces. Saturn means that we're not going to be fulfilled until we respond to our abilities. And then if you do not do that, then there's delays and restrictions. This is following your dream. And someone may be close to losing all hope in a romance, and they may walk away from it. This person, they're turning their back on those 8 neatly stacked cups, and they head towards higher ground. There's been care in which they collected and placed those cups, and it shows previous concern. But now they're being abandoned. The moon is in the both full and waning quarters, and it looks on, signifying the end of something and the beginning of something new. This indicates leaving the past behind, and even though those cups behind him are full, they can no longer be satisfying. Dreams and visions, which are not immediately obvious, they make up a very valuable part of our feelings. We need to let them help us with our consciousness and our powers of discrimination so it can grow. It's okay to start searching, but be aware of the card's warning about the kind of restlessness that strides on too hastily, missing the very goal. It's going with the flow. And following the flow of energy not only takes the least effort, but it also achieves the best results. And you know what you want, and you won't settle for anything less. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences, Gemini. This is the 6 of Wands, fire energy, to Jupiter in Leo. This is a card of victory and accolades. It's having triumphed over strife and competition, over adversity. This is victory and good news. It's having met all those challenges to your position or your work or reputation, and it's coming out with flying colors. This is being the center of attention, and it's success in your love life and being adored by your partner. It's praise and recognition, promotion and progress, and you've worked hard and you deserve these accolades. But beware of pride. This is good news and recognition and being a role model, and it's having self-confidence, and it's okay to take pride in your ability to lead and inspire others. But be aware of conceit. Remember to give gratitude to all those that helped you, because this is getting attention, and they supported you to get there. This is paying due respects. And success now depends on good teamwork. It's being popular and coming out on top and being very fortunate. It's feeling good about yourself. It's being a winner. The 8 of Cups with the 6 of Wands is moving on to better things victoriously. There could have been some restrictions. And now your third card. This is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of. Gemini. Number 0 of the major arcana, the Fool. This card is ruled by Uranus. This can be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, or it could be in your chart. This can also be an Aries. This air element card has to do with spirit. It is the first of the major arcana of the 22 cards that show hidden meanings, karmic lessons, and major life themes. This is an entrance, a beginning, but you're not there yet. And a choice is offered, a new path. Could even be traveling. This is trusting life and taking that blind leap of faith. It's trusting where the universe is taking you. This is a sign, it's a green light to step into the unknown. It's unknown territory. This is a wild card, and this is a chance to find out what your free will can create, because free will can move mountains, and now anything is possible. This represents innocence and enthusiasm and divine spirit. Great expectations come with this card, and there is a risk involved. This is someone that's usually about to take a risk. This is a cosmic journey that's taken despite earthly pitfalls and obstacles. This is being more focused on starting the new than considering the challenges. It's simplifying, acting on a whim, enjoying the moment, and taking life as it comes. The 8 of Cups with the Fool card is leaving old paths to explore new and what seems to be a more exciting path. Your 4th card is the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. Number 11 of the major arcana, Justice. This can be a Libra, air energy. Libra could be in your chart or someone else's. This could also be the energy coming through of legal matters and balance, the justice system, karma, fairness, ethics, law. Justice will be done because balance is required. This can speak also of the desire for education. It's striving for truth and balance, equity and rightness. This is the triumph of the deserving side in law, and divine justice cuts through illusions and picks out the facts. This can represent a life-altering decision. This is an examination of our lives and more immediately of your situation that you're in. And it calls for us to weigh everything carefully and to accept responsibility for what we have done and to understand what the other people in the situation have done. The scales also balance past and future, and the upright sword symbolizes that keen mind that's able to cut through illusions. It tells us to analyze a situation and differentiate between one thing or another, because an instinctive honesty lies behind rational examination. This is fair-minded treatment. Well-ordered thoughts. It's balancing intuition with logic. There's equilibrium and integrity, self-correction. It's being discerning, reasonable and impartial, fair and honest, scrupulous, precise. This is standing strong against things trying to throw you off balance, and remembering that actions always carry consequences. This can also represent anyone involved with the legal profession, a lawyer, a judge, witnesses, law enforcement officers. And if legal matters, if part of the circumstances, they will proceed smoothly and fairly in a dispassionate manner. And it could also mean that a third party could come to your aid and help you get the fair outcome that you deserve. The 8 of Cups with the Justice card is someone going towards justice. There's balance. It's something that evolves with the law. It's heavy career change, and your results are directly proportional to the effort and intelligence that's put in. Your 5th card, it's the bottom of the deck card. It's the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. Number 20 of the major arcana, Judgment. This can represent a Scorpio. Scorpio can be in your chart, water energy, or someone else's that you're dealing with. This is fire energy, actually. Pluto is represented here, and that is the angel Gabriel. This is having to do with some kind of long-term effects, and it can be an epic decision. It might come in pretty fast here, or it has just. This is new purpose and new plans. It's a resurrection and delays that can be conquered by development of the spirit. This is an awakening and a renewal and legal judgments in your favor. It's a change in personal consciousness, which is now on the verge of blending with the universal. It's being accountable for your actions, truths revealed, mysteries unraveling. This is a major turning point, an evaluation of past actions and the consequences of those actions. And this is a second chance. It's a second lease on life. It's a beginning and a spiritual awakening. You may have felt you were called. You can rise up and seek new possibilities. This is a true calling, an awakening, a rebirth, a shift, a second chance. It's clarity on life's purpose and being deeply inspired and uplifted, awakened, reborn, summoned to a higher awareness. It's being inspired, it's big ideas. This is a new phase and rising above it all. It's getting good news. It can be sudden changes, reward, fame, talent, and victory. It's awakening to your purpose and experiencing a breakthrough, getting that second lease on life and leaving the past behind. Could be someone from the past that returns. This is an end of an old way of life and a cycle that is finished, and it's time to seek a new direction and to make adjustments that reflect who you truly are. Someone could be judging. The Eight of Cups with the Judgment card is entry into a better life. It's leaving the past behind to a new major awakening. It's walking a ways and reflecting. The Six of Wands with the Fool card is being able to pick and choose from options. This is beginner's luck, and winning feels good. The Six of Wands with the Justice card is success in legal affairs or balance, or in the justice system. The Six of Wands with the Judgment card is winning a second time, and the truth comes out in your favor. It's may be also a need to release some of the load, and it's a victory and an end of a cycle. The Fool with the Justice card is the spirit of the law, not the letter. It's good balance. It could represent someone with a changeable disposition, or someone might have been pleasantly disrespectful. The Fool with the Judgment card represents compulsion. There's a sense of unfulfilled duty. It's great passion and being overly excitable. This is an exacting personality. Going by the elemental dignities of this reading, this whole reading has heightened emotions through the whole thing, as well as this combination, heightened emotions. Justice with the Judgment card, major, hot and cold running emotions or anger. It's someone that might use hostility as a persuasive effect. This can be a violent temper that's displayed when reason says it is useful. It's someone that can be ruthless, and they would destroy the harmful. This would be a good person to have around in an emergency. It's cause and effect. It can be a legal battle that's resolved soon. It's a new level of understanding, clarity and reckoning, cause and effect and awakening. Coming up after this card is the two cards that were the same. Also, I can't stop thinking about the Fool card. This is a very synchronistic reading. And now, from your Sacred Destiny Oracle deck by Denise Linn, you've got adventures. Adventures, Gemini. Geminis like adventure. Open it to the wrong page. Almost there. Here we go. That is a lofty waterfall. Symbolically, water usually relates to emotions. Moving water is moving and fluid emotions. It represents letting go and release. Wow. Water also represents spirituality, and moving water can represent spiritual rejuvenation, regeneration, and renewal. Well, there's the Judgment card. The power of moving water doesn't allow life to be stagnant. It activates new experiences and adventures. The sacred landscape wants you to know that something as exciting is around the corner. You are entering a new frontier filled with expansive energy. Begin to look at your world in a new and different ways. Something that you thought was mundane or something whom you may have overlooked will open the door to new opportunities and a bigger and bolder way of living. Be willing to see the world around you in new ways. Don't be lulled into complacency. This card appears when you're ready to remove your blinders and take action so that life doesn't become stagnant and lackluster. It can also signify incredible spiritual attunement and spiritual voyages. And now, here is your Lover's Oracle card. And it is Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Trust, Gemini. And now here's your answer from your Angel Answers Oracle deck by Radleigh Valentine. And the answer is trust again. Trust. This is a time for trust. Sometimes there is no yes or no to a question. There are situations where we are better served by not knowing what is to come so that the miracle can unfold before our very eyes. Like children opening a gift, part of the magic of our lives is found in the joy of surprise. Trust that your angels have something amazing in store for you, even if they can't quite tell you what it is yet. Thanks, you guys, Gemini. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.